we're going to slow it down a little bit. Shit. Whatever. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's great Taz. And today, we're going to be watching another replay from the World of Tanks. Today is another submitted replay, and this is Deadly Smurf playing in the T-54 Tier 9 Russian medium tank on none other than Airfield. And let's get this game on the road. First thing, Deadly, if you can answer the question, what are you doing blue? You know better than to shoot your allies. Come on. Alright, well, whatever. It looks like Deadly was doing some ally beating up, probably because he was getting beaten up himself. He doesn't do it just to do it. He's like, I am a little bit in that situation. If you start shooting me for no apparent reason or really rectifying my game by lowering my hit points, I'll shoot you. Or he just got really unlucky and people kept pulling in front of him as he pushed the button to fire, pulled the trigger, per se. I've had that quite a few times. Alright, Deadly's right here on the edge, is sitting in G6, waiting for enemies to come around. Now, this is a Tier 10 battle. It is a 3-5-7 matchmaking. Actually, no, it's a 5-10. I'm sorry. Deadly is also in a platoon with Great Bob 42. Some of their videos you may see come up on here will have the two of them playing together. They do a lot, and they actually work well with each other. This time I'm not quite sure why Bob went where he was. I mean, it's a nice spot, but yeah, it's so situational. We see Deadly is now spotted there, and that was a fired shot into a known hidey hole. And here we go, and backing up to get on the edge to maybe get a snipe shot into the side of a tank, which is not going to happen right this second because the enemy are staying back. Now, on this map, the west side does, I think, personally have an advantage on that ridge. It's easier to get around, and there he fires another blind shot into a known hiding location, last known spot of two tanks, and is spotted, and for it he gets hit by the 261, which looks like it's off over in the J1K1 area. Now we got a Cent 7-1 behind us here that is trying to steal our spot that we got. And there you can see the damage on Deadly's tank. It bounced off to the turret and penetrated. It looks like it doesn't necessarily mean it penetrated, but it did hit the top of the hull. So, alright, going to move around a little bit more. Bob is still hiding up on that hill. Okay, now the enemy, nope, he's going to get hit and knocked back. And again, like I said, the western side, or the eastern side on that portion of that hill, does have somewhat of an advantage. Deadly is again going up to see if he can get a snipe shot. Quick snipe shot. There he got the peak shots. He was using auto aim, so he didn't have to worry about aiming. All he could do is peek and fire, which is not a bad thing to do. Now, he is making erratic movements. They are very small, unfortunately, in a small area. He's probably trying to avoid getting hit by artillery once again. He noticed that his tortoise is going up against the 430U and getting not a lot of support. It don't look like there is a 263 behind him, but he's going over to give him a helping hand. 263 looks like he's more interested in the 7-1, so he's going to peek over the hill and auto aim and miss. That would have been a nice shot into the back. Tortoise tracks the 430U, and then now Deadly's going to start putting some pounding in on him. There he takes a shot from the 430U and hits it another time, and he's going to back out. 430U is still looking at it. Now the Tortoise took damage from his own artillery. Why artillery really must insist on shooting so close to their allies sometimes is beyond me. I've been killed and stunned by my arty just about as much as I have by any of my arty. Well, not really stunned, but I've gotten quite a bit of damage. I'm here. He's still taking shots in the top of the 430U. that one. Probably could have used a little bit more aiming, Deadly, but no big deal. He's now looking at you and ignoring the tort. That was an HE round that just bounced off the... Don't go for the lower plate, Deadly. You're on fire. Put it out. You should be going for that upper deck. Here the TVT comes over to help out and finally ends up taking out the 430U. And in his haste, he goes over the ridge and goes boom. Not always the most intelligent play to play, but whatever. Here's Deadly moving back towards the middle. And it looks like Deadly's team has pretty much taken the mid. Oh, there's a nice little 7-1. And really that wasn't an HE round. It shouldn't have been absorbed by the... There he goes. Does another HE round in the butt of the Sent 7-1, which says, I'm out of here, and runs off the edge of the hill. Now he's going to end up running right back in Deadly because even a half intelligent player is going to know that, there's there. And wow, this guy is probably the dumbest person I've seen all day, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, completely ignoring the simple fact that he knew Deadly was behind him because he got shot in the ass and by Deadly. But more chose to, look at our ally 7-1 right there and then end up getting taken out. Now, Bob had died some point in time, too busy paying attention to what Deadly was doing, and Deadly is just about to run into the 263 and the 7-1, which are completely ignoring him, even though he is spotted. Artillery takes a shot at him. He's got to watch it because the T-95's over there on TD Ridge, and if he does hit him, he can take him out in one shot at this point. He's going to peek over, take a shot in the 7-1. He knows the 7-1's track, so he's going to take a shot at the 263. 263 is almost dead. The T-95's not in a position to be able to... Oh, but the E4 is, and the E4 does bounce off of Deadly. That is a very lucky bounce for Deadly because he would be a dead Deadly if not. All right, here we go. We're going to keep pushing around. 263 is pushing around. Not sure exactly where it's going to go. Oh, it's okay. It's going to try to climb up the hill, and he's going to get blasted by artillery. All right. That's one more down and only 5 more to go. It's a 10-8 match. We know where the 7-1 is. We know where the 95. We know where the 7-1 was. We know where the 95 was, and we also know where the E4 was because it shot us from the same location that the 95 was. There is the 7-1. Now Deadly's gonna try to get to the 7-1, most likely by staying low. He doesn't want to give either the E4 or the T-95 shots into his backside because he is a lot less armored. Gets a good shot on the 7-1 first, gets a second shot on the 7-1, comes around, and he's going to get the 7-1 and take him out. T-95 is moving, E4 is still unspotted, and so is the 261. But the 261, we have a general idea that he is in the K1, J1 area from the first shot, unless he has moved. And there is a shot, and where it came from, we know a general vicinity because of where it hit. It was shot at Deadly, and it was from the 261 because there's no way the GW Tiger could actually have shot in there. Deadly is trying to work his way through the city without making too much wreckage so that he's less likely to be spotted. Now, the 907 is following Deadly. There is the 261. Of course, he did start running, and there is a GW Tiger looking at him. 907 takes a shot at the GW. While Deadly is looking at, there's the E4, is taking out the 261. They did work together to take those two out. This 907 is kind of using Deadly as a Sparter and armor because the 907 only has, like 7% life. 3% life. My bad. Artie's pointing there. I have no clue. Expecting the E4 to come around. Deadly is now spotting it. Now the E4 is not in the greatest position. Oh, he's got his back to Deadly in front to the other two. He's going after the other two, and Deadly is going to take advantage of that and just completely start pounding the E4 in the backside. Ooh, that's a fire. No fire extinguisher equals death. And Artie does hit the area, but tracks Deadly's T-92 does track Deadly, but he doesn't take no damage, and the T-95 has made it all the way over there, and, well, probably isn't going to survive a real long time. Not with 2 enemy Artie. Deadly's going to try to shoot through the tank, but does not get the shot off in time. The 1030 does, the STRV 1030 does get the kill. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another game brought to you by Deadly Smurf and his T-54 Russian Tier 9 medium tank, which leads to the T-62A and the Object 140. Alright, now since we're done with that, let's go ahead and take a moment to go jump on over to WoT Replays, where he uploaded his replay, and see how he did today. It's a first class badge. That first class badge comes with a base experience of 1,285. So you add 50, it's probably 1,330. Over 1,330, it's at least probably over 1,300 for the T-54. A lot of people do play it, and do play it a long time, because they grind through it for 2 different tanks. So there is that. He gets Bruiser, Fire for Effect, and High Caliber, and that High Caliber comes from his 5,292 damage. And you can see he got 3 kills, 7 critical hits. He spotted 3 and 187 for assist damage. Top on damage on both teams. That's why he got High Caliber. Top on experience on both teams. The closest one was 1,000. Was basically 280 experience away, very roughly. And really, it takes almost 2 people on his team to equal his, and 2 people, the top and the second one, to equal his in damage on the enemy team. So he did do quite a bit of damage. He fired 25 shots, 18 of them hit, 16 of them did penetrate for the 5,294 damage. He did receive 4 hits, 1 penned, 1 non-pen, and 2 of them were splash damage. 1 was from their Artie, 1 was from our Artie. I don't know if our Artie counts, so that would probably be a total of 3 technically. Blocked 750 with his armor. Spotted 3 like we said. Damaged 7, destroyed 3. If he would have destroyed 1 less or damaged 1 more, he would have got Confederate. 187 to assist. He traveled 3.85 kilometers. So that's basically 3 times the 3.85% times the amount of the map from one side to the other side, ladies and gentlemen. 75,191 credits, base credits, really good for a tier 9 tank. That comes from the 5,000, majority of the 5,294 damage. He did have reserves running, it looks like, so he got another 30,000. He did cut compensation from the T-92 of 24 credits. Yay, whoopee. So he ends up with 105.3 after repairs, ammo, and some premium and some consumables. He walks out with 60,000, just over 60,000 credits. Really good time anytime in a tier 9 and 10 that you come out in the positive, and even better when you're over 30,000. I say 30,000 is a good number. 25,000 would probably be also a good number. Anytime you come out in the positive, it's a good thing. 19,028 is the total experience base, plus personal missions and actions. He was playing in a platoon, so there's 2,603 experience that I'll probably end up using to research the T-62 or the Object 140. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy this video and think it deserves it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Now, if you're not a subscriber, please take a moment to subscribe. I do these videos 3 times a week. I do videos 3 times a week as I get more and more submissions. I will be increasing the number of days I do subscriptions. I also will be doing more informational videos on different video games, and I also do my game reviews, so please check those out. Also, you may find a game that you never thought you might like, but now might want to try. Or even not know that it was there. With that all being said, I'm going to get running. I got more stuff to do, more videos to record, and more enemies to kill. We'll see you in the World of Tanks. It's Great Taz signing off.